Hey y'all, it's a new day. As you can see, I've waited to the last minute to pack, and I'm not going on vacation. I'm moving to Sweden, so a little unprepared. I think I completely underestimated how much stuff I had, and this isn't all of it. This is just what I'm willing to take with me on this first round. So, I got a lot to do. Now, if you're one of my family or friends, you know that my wife has been working over in Sweden for the last 2 months, and that I have been planning trips to go down and back visiting her 1 week at a time. It's grown to be more exhausting than I was prepared to handle, and not just because of the jet lag, more because I just miss my wife. And so, because of that, making some hard decisions. And those hard decisions really revolve around, am I going to stay at work and see my wife periodically? Am I going to take a break from work? Is my job even going to let me take a break? And doing all of that has been some of the hardest choices I've had to make, because I've been working my whole life. I was walking dogs or in a pizza shop or bagging groceries, something. And so I can't imagine just not working. And I've decided to use this time to pursue my passion of content creation, some design, music, those kind of different things that I really like to do. And luckily I'm in a position where we can kind of afford for me to kind of go for it, you know? And so step number 1, we just give thanks to God for allowing me to be in this position. And then step number 2, I have to at least pack and prepare for this move. Today is Sunday, May 10th, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Happy Mother's Day, mother-in-law, too. Happy Mother's Day, my grandma. Happy Mother's Day to all the single fathers out there just holding it down. Have to be the mom and the dad. I gotta pack. Luckily, I will be returning back to the States at the end of the month because I have to do some stuff for my taxes. And in doing that, I don't have to bring everything with me right now. So these are just the things that I really want to bring with me. I will decide amongst these things what's going to make it on this first trip, and then I will bring back more on the second trip. I'm not good at choosing things other than my wife. And so I'm going to have to be strategic about this. What are going to be the outfits that I actually wear? What are going to be the activities that I'm doing that require specific outfits, you know? And I think it's going to be harder than I anticipated. So, my God. Now, let's plan this properly. Stop number 1 on the trip to Sweden will be Paris, actually. And so me and Lyd are going to spend 3 days in Paris, just, you know, doing what the Parisians do. Eating croissant, baguette, homme de pot, stuff like that. And so I need to have at least 3 Paris appropriate outfits. Now, what is a Paris appropriate outfit? Not this. Or this. Maybe this. But it's going to be, I want to look fashionable. I want to look not too artsy, but artsy. And it all also has to revolve around what the weather is going to be like at the time. Now, I live in Texas. I don't know what the weather is even remotely like over there. So let's take a quick gander. What it is like in Paris. Let's take a look. Paris, France. Wow, it's currently raining and kind of cold at 57. And I am not seeing that it will be much better at all. So, now we know that I am going to have to be prepared for rain and for the cold while I'm in Paris. Kind of sucks. Not exactly how I'd like to spend my first time in Paris, but man plans, God laughs. So we're just gonna have to go with what we have. Plus, it's gonna be Paris. It's like, would I rather get rained on in Paris or in Dallas? Dallas. I know Dallas. Dallas is my homeland. Cool. All right, now we know. This is gonna be hard. I guess what we'll do. We try things on together. See how we feel. You guys tell me. Yeah? Okay, cool. Outfit number 1. We're gonna go hulum, top and bottom. So we got our hulum top matched with our hulum pants. So that should be a nice clean set. These worn with the Collegium boots. I know I'm not saying this right. I don't think I've ever said the name right. Collegium. Yeah, Collegium boots. I think that's gonna be a great fit. With this next one, I wanna be a little bit more colorful. So I'm going with these pants, these red pants I got from Zara. Gonna wear that with this top I got from Zara. And I'm gonna wear those with my Gucci sneaks. And then lastly, for day number 3, I'm going to wear another Zara inspired fit because I do love Zara. See these brown pants from Zara combined with this top from Zara, this white and pink striped shirt. I think the two go really well together. But these pants feel kind of messed up. See if I iron them, if they look any better, but we'll find out soon. Now, we did say it's gonna rain, so I do need to bring some jackets. Sadly, I don't own raincoats, so we're just gonna do our best. I've got 3 of my favorites with me, which is this khaki jacket with black leather collar, again from Zara. As you can see, I do love Zara. I've got this black leather from Abercrombie that I do love. And then I think I left it inside the closet. Let me go check. Ooh. Yep, it's in here. I got it. Same jacket, but in brown. Wonderful. So that should cover at least Paris. Oh, I didn't say shoes. For the brown and pink shirt, I'm probably gonna end up wearing the brown boots again. And then I guess that's the 3 fits for that. Cool. Now, I do want to bring some interchangeable options that I think could work with these 3 pieces if I decide to change my mind. Number 1, I got these pants from Uniqlo, I believe. Yep, Uniqlo. These khaki barrels. I do love these. They're very easy pant to style with. And then I got these denim jorts from, you guessed it, Zara. I think I can mix those shorts with the hulum shirt. The pants go with all the shirts. The khaki pants go with all the shirts. And it should be good. Cool. Now, some additional tops to bring just in case. I got this really nice, cool, it feels like a kimono kind of type of shirt from Zara. And then I'll bring this orange sweater with me. This one I found at a thrift store. It was Club Room is the brand. Love a good cable knit. And a little too warm to be wearing some of these fits here in Dallas at the time. So that's everything for Paris. I will pack these ones into the bag now, and then I will kind of plan around the rest of the stuff I need to bring. Thank you. What am I looking for? Okay. Now, this whole TV. You know, one of the good things about leaving my job is I can catch up on a lot of these TV shows that I just simply can't watch anymore. My phone's buzzing. I hear it. I hear you. I just don't see you. Oh, there you are. Okay, I've seen this. Let's go to season 2. Cool. Wonderful. Start packing. All right. Now, I bet you're wondering, why Sweden, Aman? What compelled you to decide to move to a whole different country? Because it's not like you're going state to state. This is a big move. This is a big move. This isn't something that I'm taking lightly. This isn't something that I'm just doing on a whim. I sat and I assessed, pros and cons of each decision that I needed to make, and just kind of made the decision that the pros of going outweighed the cons. Now, pro number 1, which is like 80% of it, is that I'm just with my wife. And that is a big pro that I don't think any con can kind of get in the way of. But I'd be lying to you if I sat there and said that would be like the only reason I would go, or that there's no other reason to stay. Because initially we decided I wasn't going to go. And it's because we did the pros and cons and we thought staying here in America for me would be better. Turns out we were wrong. And the beautiful thing is, we are not going to sit there and live in our misjudgment. We're willing to make the change necessary in order to create the life that we want. And so, part of that means packing up my things and heading to Sweden. Pro number 1, yeah, definitely my wife. Pro number 2 is I don't think I've taken a break from working, school, something. How long? Maybe like since the first couple months of COVID. Like maybe first month or 2 of COVID. But even through COVID, like I needed to get my rent paid and stuff. So eventually I picked up a job with Amazon and was delivering in the little Amazon trucks. And so I was still working then. And then I finished my bachelor's. I worked for a little bit. Then I went for my master's. While in my master's, I worked full time. So I was like going to work in the morning, going to class at night. And then once I graduated from my master's, I left that job and joined Amazon in the warehouse as a supervisor. And that was not fun because at that point, I moved to night shift. And on night shift, no matter how hard I tried, I could never really truly adjust to not seeing the sun at all. And that sucked. That sucked a lot. I did have like a small stint where I was able to be on day shift, but then I had to move to Dallas and I got put right back on nights. And so, all that to say, I probably should wear one of these jackets. Travel day. I'll wear this one. All that to say, I really haven't taken a break. And then my current job right now, it's a huge shift from Amazon. Funny enough, I had spent like a month doing interviews with Amazon to join their drone program. And after a month, I think 7-8 rounds of interviews, hours and hours of talking to people, they said no. And I don't know if anybody, or let me rephrase, I don't know if I will ever be truly happy at any job. I don't think I was meant to work for somebody else. While I feel like packing is one of the most riveting things a human being can do, I can understand that maybe other people don't agree. We're just gonna skip past this part. Everything else that I'm about to pack is just gonna be like jeans really calm, regular stuff. So you'll see it anyways as I continue to go through my days. However, I just don't feel like this is the kind of stuff that you guys are looking to watch. So I will see you all at the next part, which is, I have no idea. We'll find out together. Cool.